Hello and welcome for a new devlog video for Ironfront Arma 3. It has been quite a long time since I've done this kind of video, but here we are for a new one. The Fallshirmjäger update, which is to come out very soon. So for this devlog we'll go through the infantry gear. We'll go through the weapons, also individual weapons, and then we'll view the new vehicles, so the Flak 88 gun and the LEFH 18, a few modifications for the Panzer IV, and the last big cake is the Junker 52 transport plane. So here we go. Let's go to the arsenal. Before we start with the gear, a new US item is the Mohawk haircut. So you will be able to find it in the virtual arsenal as glassware, same as you would equip spectacle glasses or whatever. So don't forget to use a bold face for better effect. And that's it for the US. So let's go into the proper Fallshirmjäger stuff. 4 new uniforms, so the Fallshirmjäger jump smoke basically. So you will find 2 Mediterranean and desertic uniforms with the gel brown trousers and vest, and the same one with the camouflage jump smoke. You will also find the 2 next versions, which are more Western European like, with green trousers and the blue vest, and of course the same in camo. Among these new uniforms you will find 3 new vests, so which are the bandoliers vests with so those little pockets which you could put clips into. So it comes in 3 colors: green, desert, and camo. The next set of gear are backpacks. Here we just replaced what was removed after Blitzkrieg update. So here a new Tornado 34, which also comes with a sanitator version here. The last backpack is the Panzer Shrek backpack, so basically the rocket holder, which was also removed and is now replaced, so with the metallic frame here and rockets in the back. We're now going to move to the helmets, so let's face the sun again. So helmets are about 10 variants. So you have 2 big variants: the M38, which had those pinholes rivets, and the M44, which had screws. So M38 comes with the cover, the classic cover, and is also in desert variant, in grey, both open and closed straps, and here in Felgrow with both open and closed. Then we go to the M44, same green, a medic variant, an open strap variant, and then you have the classic painted variants here. So in two options, with the eagle still a bit visible. Then you have the utility strap. Unlike the infantry one, there is no grass available yet, but it will be available later. And the very last one is here, the winter variant. So there is no winter uniform since Fallshirmjäger didn't have anything, but you will have the white painted helmet. Now we are moving to the weapons, and we'll start with the launchers. Fallshirmjäger update will come with 3 new launchers, or not really new, but a new set. So we'll have the First Patron 30, the Panzerfaust 30, which was available earlier but has been remodeled, and the Panzerfaust 60. Okay, so let's have a look at it. The 60 is the only one which has adjustable sights, so you can navigate with page up, page down, and you can select the distance you want to shoot. Everything is of course set up to work, so those tanks are placed at 30, 60 and 80 meters for testing purpose, and if I, for example, set it to 80, I just aim to the middle of the hull, shoot it, and here it lands. The Panzerfaust also comes with new animations, so you see that they are not set on the shoulder anymore, but are under the arm, like it was supposed to be used, like on the picture here. And so here the 30 comes with the single all sight, and it's set to 30 meters. And the last one, the First Patron, so it's a bit less powerful, but also much more light and easier to carry. And you're here. So that's it for the launchers. So now let's go through the weapons. So there are 3 new weapons, and all the most of the German weapons animations were reviewed. So let's start with the very iconic FG42, made by Diabolical. So it comes like this without any addition for now, even if some scopes are planned for later. You can deploy the bipod. It has 20 rounds magazine. So the animation is not done yet for the FG at the moment I'm recording, but it will come soon normally. The second weapon is the G3340. It was already available in previous versions, but Pet Larch from CSA 38 has gently given us a new updated model, so based on the already existing Car 98. So it's basically the same base, same sound and same animations, so nothing much new here, except in terms of quality. And new gun, completely new this time, is the G41 made by Loutre. So it was a semi-automatic weapon, the little brother of the Gewehr 43, and it was loaded with 2 5-round clips from Car 98 ammunition. Here, and so the new animations are made here by Gustavo. Most of our weapons of German weapons have also been revisited. It's the case for the MP40, MP38, MP44, Gewehr 43, Gewehr, so yeah, 41, but it's new, and the MG42, which is still in the making, but should be available for the release. The sounds are still the old ones, but they will eventually be replaced as soon as we can. And that's it for the individual gear, so we're now going to move to the vehicles. So we have 3 main vehicles coming in, so 2 statics, which are the Flak 36, very famously known as the 88mm gun. Then we have the much less known but a good objective too for destruction or for support is the LEFH-18 artillery gun, Then we have some news for the Panzer IV, and as I said in the beginning of the video, the Junker 52 plane. So the 88 is made by Vincer. It will eventually come later with more variants, including a shield, and we'll see if there is anything else. So you can play it, you will have access to 3 versions. The first one, which is this one, is the 80 gun. So it can shoot AP, APCR and HE rounds. Here with full animated bridge and open barrel. So you can't move it, it can't be towed, but hopefully we will be able to make something for the gun later. You can also use it as artillery gun with the artillery computer on another variant. It's still work in progress, so I can't showcase it yet, but it will be available for the release. So basically indirect fire with artillery computer. As you have seen also, it comes in 4 colors, so the basic gray, desert one, this one is Felgro, and this one is camo. And it is also the last version, and it will be a transition to a new function that we added into this Fallshirmjäger update, which is the flak system and flak rounds. So let's see how it works. So once you are in the flak 36, which is the one of the gun using the flak system alongside the flak 38 and flak Vierling, which is just to my left. How it works is that the flak 36 can have an adjustable range here with page up, page down. It goes up to 8 kilometers and the minimum is 400 meters, and it shoots fused HE rounds that you can shoot on the planes. The lethal radius is pretty high on the planes, and it can also be used as airburst over infantry. But the specificity is that the anti-air gun doesn't have access to armor piercing round. You have to use 2 different versions. The Flak 36 SFX is still work in progress. It more looks like a mortar round than a flak, but we had some troubles to work on new FX. The script also applies to the lighter 20mm cannons. So you have 2 kind of round, the classic APHE and the APHET. So the APHE is shooting 2 kilometers fuse. It's fixed, you can't adjust it. Here, so it will explode at 2 kilometers, or if you hit a plane in between, it will also explode. And then the APHET is another kind of round, which this time has the fuse set at 1 kilometer. Where are you? There. To be noted also that the dispersion of the round has been increased, so it's not a ray tracer anymore. And so the system is available on those guns as well as on the Flak Panzer with Flak Vierling, the static Flak Vierling, etc. And it will eventually add more depth to the anti-air fire support. New gun here is the LEFH-18 field artillery gun, so it comes again in 4 texture variants. The original model is made by Invasion 44, and it was completely retextured by Richie from our team. And so it comes into two variants, the artillery field gun with artillery computer and the AT gun, which work basically as a no-wiser. So you can shoot AT and HE round in direct fire, or use the indirect fire version with the artillery computer. You have to choose again. So that's it. If you're used to the USP tank, it's exactly the same gun with the same ballistic parameters, so you won't be too much disturbed by it. Another small addition this time, made by Petlarch from CSA38 again, is a new Panzer IV Commando turret. So if you remember, there was a black box, basically black faces with a fake 3D model, and here we have a completely detailed 3D cupola. Of course, there's still no interior, but the immersion is much better here in this new 3D model. You can, of course, here turn out and turn in. So thanks again to Petlarch for this. So to finish up this devlog, let's go through the biggest part of it. So the Junker 52, which is the first transport plane for German troops, comes in three variants: the winter variant, the Mediterranean one, and the classic green variant. So let's see. So the model is made by Diabolical and has a completely modeled interior with detailed cockpit and working instruments. It also has here a complete interior model cargo load. And you can, as in the C-47, you can stand up as ready to jump. And you can move to the jump master here, who controls the red light, green light system. He can also open the door, and once the door is open, you can, if you were in the line to jump, you can move to the door here, and you end up into this position, ready to jump on the battlefield. So Fallshirmjäger update is all-in-one kit to play the early war battles of Germany over Sicily, Greece, and etc. And you can you will be able to reproduce this on a new map, which is named Pella, and that I don't have currently on my hard drive, but it's a Sicily map made by Servin, 10 per 10 kilometers. And you will be able to find some screenshots on our official Discord, and of course into the upcoming promo screenshot campaign. So let's get back to the pilot seat and take the plane. So you see everything is animated, the power switch here is animated. If I'm moving to Copilot, take control. The flaps have a visual feedback inside the cockpit, and as well as the engine turn on and all the instruments. To be noted also about the paragraph script is that if you're green 4, you will have a camo parachute with the American camo, and if you are playing blue 4, so as German Fallschirmjäger, your parachute will be white, so it helps the players on the ground to distinguish which side is paradropped, and it also increased the variety between factions. And so that's it for this devlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will try to make new devlogs for upcoming updates, since the second wave update was a very heavy work. We didn't have the time to organize this, nor to record, nor to upload. So hopefully next updates will have more video communications. You can also follow me on Twitch to have the regular access to the development videos in live, and follow the what is actually worked on. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day, and see you on the battlefield. Bye bye.